because you always get like a ton of version, and let's
put it into your bookmarks, dude. Then you can just make it. It's pretty easy.
Okay, and that angel over here, join off me, please, and let me also invite Hirelink. Where is Hirelink? He's Dennis. Okay, there it is. And let me actually check the score on days with noise. And we are going to start in like 30 seconds, or actually right now. 2-1 for noise. Yeah. So kind of said I wanted to actually, when I'm adding the results, to actually check the order, because on this bracket I can just add he won the first, he won the second, he won the third, and not just set it like 2-1. It's going to, I want to have it exactly, you know.
Yeah, it's good, it's good.
Noise is going to play with Christy in the second round. They actually played a lot of in tournaments. On PGL, Noise actually beat Christy, and on some invitational that we had in March, Noise actually beat Death Angel.
Not bad at all. So we are on Zelnaga Fortress right now. We have Death Angel.
It's another
winner of last game.
It's another 3 players map. We have Death Angel spawning on the bottom and Crusader on the upper side. Crusader actually likes this map. This is the map that he actually beat at December on the first game, I think. So he might, maybe it's going to work again. He had some pretty interesting build over there. I think he had like 1 Banshee and 2 Thors in the compositions, and with the tanks he did a pretty nice push, and he actually killed the chamber. So let's see what he's going to do right now. Let me actually spam the alien invasion, guys.
I feel like the spawn positions favor Death Angel a bit, because he has a much easier time securing a third base. This middle third base I think is a little bit awkward to take, because, well, it's round this corner. It's very open, like to all sides. It's like has like a 180-degree attack surface, so to speak. And Death Angel can just go down to the right and take this bottom base. That's pretty far away too, so it's kind of a 2-base map for Terran and Protoss.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to see where the players take their third map, because if, as you said, if Death Angel takes this base, it's going to be pretty easy to harass. So I've seen Zergs who actually take this base near the middle, because it's easier to somehow defend, because you're standing with the army in the middle and try to gain a map control.
Yeah, but I think for Zergs that's a great base, because you get the creep too from the hatch, and like it's just it gives you a good position if you can defend it. That is. It's hard against tanks, but as you say, if you have a good amount of units, and I think Death Angel is the kind of guy who likes to make a ton of units, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so Crusader might actually take the back base and make it into a planetary fortress and add in some turrets or something. We will have to see. And we have Crusader building a Reaper. He scouted his opponent. He has that half-made bunker. He's going to cancel it right now. He did a very small damage, let's say. He forced Death Angel not to mine for some time.
Yeah, bunker is still up, but yeah, Death Angel knows that he can just attack with the Lings. And now the Lings do go back. I think they do anticipate the Reaper here. So the bunker will stay alive for the time being, but yeah, it's smart by Death Angel to anticipate the Reaper, and they do patrol. And if Crusader isn't careful, he's gonna lose that Reaper outright.
Let's see. At the same time, Crusader is building his command center. It's kind of amazing he's building it directly into the spot, because we actually talked with him a lot of times. Christy also told him a lot of times. And if you Crusader, even if he was on the offensive, he was building the command center inside his base. And Chrissy always said, if you are on the offensive, you have map control, you have everything. Why do you build it inside your base? Why don't build it outside? You start mining much faster, and if something happens, you lift up and you go back to the base. You know. So I really like that Crusader is actually doing this.
Now, one thing, the Reaper did go down to get a single drone kill, pretty good. I kind of don't like the wall by Crusader because it's very open. He's going to be able to raise the depots, but I think he could have maybe used his his ramp to wall a bit more. It's very far forward, but anyways, he does have one Marauder out, and now he's getting 2 more barracks with reactors. So a pretty straightforward bio build here from Crusader, and a very fast third for Death Angel once again.
And I'm kind of finding Crusader's build a bit strange. No factory, no starport, of course, if there is only a factory right now. And he added 2 more barracks way ahead. It's actually the barracks timing is okay because you need to have those barracks out when you start mining from the first from your natural. It's okay, but usually he's actually a fan of Hellions and of course fast tanks. So this is why I find it kind of strange for him.
Yeah, it's a standard build, but as you say, if he doesn't do that frequently, it might look strange. But yeah, I think he just wants to go for a ton of bio early on. Lots of slow links here for Death Angel. Speed about to finish. Stim is just a few seconds from being done too. But the links are coming. That's a ton of links, and only 1 bunker. And here the wall of might bite Crusader in his butt. Yeah, ton of links streaming in, and there's no way to doesn't lift up. And
Crusader,
so
what are you doing? He's going to even kill the tech lab.
He's gonna lose his stim.
I mean, this is the kind of mistakes that lose you the game. I'm not sure what Crusader is actually thinking. He might be tired because of watching MLG or what he did. I'm not actually sure. But, you know, again, a small blunder like this, you lost. Death Angel, for Death Angel, yeah, GG. For Death Angel, this was. It didn't cost him anything.
Right.
So, again, very straightforward.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that separates a master from a grandmaster. Like you just don't have the routine, the reaction time. Grandmaster players play all day. They have that. They know what they do all the time, and yeah, they don't make mistakes like that. A master player like Crusader does it maybe from time to time, and then those games he does it, he's gonna lose. So that's life. Death Angel, I think, was the favorite for this, did win it too, and we will see him against Night End, correct?
Yep. Yeah. So let me check some of the scores. We saw that yep. So let's see. Tuxek is playing right now with Epure on the Romanian stream. Let me check. Might actually see some inside stuff.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, they're on dual side. I'm not sure who's winning, who's losing, or anything like that. They are pretty passive for now. And yeah, I said that I am going to check Noise's profile to see who won the first game. Where is Noise? Where is Noise?
It's very confusing not to have an English chat. It's very confusing, but well, yes, I don't mind. I'm in Romanian territory, so.
Well, they are not chatting anyway way too much.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so Days lost the first game. Oh no, Days won the first game, and I'm guessing that Noise Battle.net is actually fucked up right now because I see I'm looking at Day's profile. I see loss win, right? How can that be a 2-1 score if you have loss win? Besides that, I'm checking the first game. I see that team 1, which is Days, won. And checking the second game, which Battle.net says it's a loss. So what the hell am I supposed to think right now?
Well, I do not know. Maybe ask people.
Yeah, so let me actually just update. This winner is Noise. At least that's what they told me. Let me check again. And players are going to veto the match right now. I'm not sure exactly why people actually leave from the chat, the main chat.
Oh well.
Okay, join off me.
Oh, you're in. What are we casting?
Rage Cyclone with Darkthorn.
Why don't we cast Night End? I want Night End.
Night End, we are going to see Night End with Death Angel after this one.
Okay, so are they gonna wait for us?
Yeah, of course. They are not going to start without me telling them to start, so you are safe with me.
Good.
Seren, if you are watching the stream, please start your game.
Pet, you're the boss, man. You're doing everything. It's very impressive.
Someone said
I would get mad.
Someone said you have a glorious hair.
Glorious hair?
Yeah.
I do. Thank you. I worked hard for it. Work as in never go to the barber and yeah, wash it from time to time.
It seems that Tuxek beated Epure 2-0. I just checked the results. So kind of fast. Poor Epure. He has a pretty crappy PC. And yeah, we are going to start in 1 minute. I'm just going to tell the players to So, let's see if they are ready. I'm sorry if you don't like this small downtime, and I don't actually have who to set up to do all this work for me. So I have to do everything.
Someone just asked me what I think of Romanian players, and I think so far they're great. I'm, you know, Pet has this strong opinion about that people hype too many players that aren't actually any good, and I'm completely with him there. So I think it's great to see the underdogs. That's why I'm here, man. That's why I gladly accepted the invite to cast, because yeah, it's great. Right? Isn't it right?
Yes, it's right. However, I can vouch that we are going to see some more interesting games. Now, about this match, Darkthorn with Cyclone. I think Cyclone might be a bit more popular than Darkthorn because he kind of played on cups and so on, so people might actually saw him casted. However, he's a mass gamer. Some people they say he's good. However, he kind of suffers of that classic Zerg thing, the one that he always complains. It's always I can't do anything. It's not my fault. Sometimes rage,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's actually pretty
Cyclone.
hurtful.
You're talking about Cyclone,
Yeah,
right?
Cyclone, and that's
Okay.
kind of pretty hurtful for the game mentality. And
Yeah.
in the long run, I'm not sure how good it is. And
Yeah.
Darkthorn is a pretty talented guy, and
You played threes with him, right?
who?
You, me, and Darkthorn played some threes.
We played the three trees.
Yeah, that was cool. I was the best. I was much better than Darkthorn. Just kidding.
So the reason why I wanted to cast this is because it's a CVZ and it's usually pretty fast. And
Yeah.
they are two good players, two top Romanian players on the ladder at least. And it's going to be pretty interesting to see them. The winner of this game will probably play with the winner between Serian and Alex BJJ, and it's going to be probably be Serian because in the groups, for example, Serian beat Death Angel.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was a pretty nice match. Serian was pretty much over Serian. Serian was pretty much over Death Angel, so it was pretty interesting. Now we see a pool at 14 for Darkthorn, and for Cyclone it was much faster actually.
Oh yeah. In fact, yeah, it's probably like a 10 or 11 pool. And Darkthorn did get a hatch first, so very, very interesting. The thing is, now Cyclone wants to do some damage with Lings early on, but yeah, and Darkthorn will have to defend with drones, which is usually pretty easy if you don't mess up your micro. So if Darkthorn can hold the space, then he will be very good to go in this game. But that will, of course, the challenge that he has to overcome at the beginning stage here. And I would not be surprised to see Cyclone spam Zerglings when he sees the hatchery, because, well, if you don't play economically, you have to. Oh no, actually, he plans on his own one, so never mind.
Yeah, however, it's kind of strange. Right now, Darkthorn already a banning nest. He didn't start the speed yet, so he got a banning nest before starting the speed. I'm not sure if this is a mistake or something. People.
No, I think that's deliberate because, yeah, you wouldn't do that mistake. If you do a baneling nest, you plan down very consciously, I think. And yeah, Darkthorn will be able to defend for the time being. Only 4 Lings are out. And yeah, a late baneling nest here, or a standard time baneling nest for Cyclone coming out.
And Cyclone right now is in the clan OO, which comes from Origin Online. It's a French clan. He left Rage, so that's why I updated the overlay. However, his in-game still says Rage Cyclone.
So he's in Origin, like Origin TV, etc.
Yeah, in Origin TV.
Oh, I didn't know they had a clan. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I've seen some OO guys like Foo Fighter or KSP, and but I didn't know that they were actually Origin Online, and that's.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. The Banes are morphing one spine too, but Cyclone can't go in. Speed very late for Darkthorn, but I think Darkthorn has a great build order here. He did delay the speed and got very early Lings, Banes, and the spine, and now in the end he will have speed just like his opponent, but with much earlier Banelings and the earlier hatchery. Though, so I actually would give Darkthorn a little bit of an edge here.
So it's nice that with this custom bracket, it automatically updates on the website. So if you want to know the constant bracket, you can check our website. Of course, you see that Cyclone. Wait, pause it a bit.
There we go. Yeah, so just like I said, I think although Darkthorn got a lot of stuff later, he still will have everything he needs in time. And no! Oh, barely pulls back the other Lings here before they're onto the Bane. Always very scary. And yeah, but in fact, Cyclone has a ton of drones, so Darkthorn needs to use his units to actually do some damage.
Yeah, so we already see a Spinecrawler from Cyclone. We see a Roach Warren from Darkthorn, so they are slowly transitioning into a more macro game. Usually, hopefully, I usually like ZVZ when I see Banelings and you know that fast fighting and so on. But usually when people transition into Zerlings, into Roaches, it's kind of sometimes boring.
Oh.
You know, the Veiling is coming and he's like, oh, yeah. Let's see if he's going to.
And now, of course, oh, good snipe! Excellent snipe by Darkthorn. Managed to take one Baneling out of the game.
And he's droning up 8 drones actually right now for Darkthorn. Yeah, but Cyclone is already at 35, so he's just coming closer.
And here's a little wall by Cyclone. How much did he see here? Cyclone has no idea about the the Roach Warren yet, which kind of makes sense. Is he getting? Yeah, he has his own Roach Warren.
He has already a Roach Warren. Bam.
So both will go to the Roach play.
With the Baning.
Yeah.
And yeah, he tried to do a Rambai or something, but it's not going to work out. 7 Roaches on the way for Darkthorn. No Roaches, only 2 Roaches for Cyclone. He's using them as a wall. And besides that, there we have another Spinecrawler. I'm not actually sure what Cyclone is thinking right now. This is actually a pretty important match for boot players because Cyclone at least is very, you know, how the hell you say it, we call it in Romanian orgolios, you know, like you are not full of yourself, but somehow around that.
You're self-confident, maybe?
Yeah, maybe that, and he's also thinking he's better when maybe he's not really that better.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know
so
what you mean.
If he loses this, it's going to be shameful for him. So
yeah. Okay, so I think the thought process is kind of like, I think Cyclone knows that his economy is better because he deliberately droned a lot. He is in fact 13 drones ahead. So he's like, okay, I have a lot of drones, so I might as well put more defenses out in case my opponent all-ins me. And I think that's a great decision. I would give Darkthorn at this point a huge, no, actually Cyclone a huge edge. He also does have the missile +1, which is crucial. But and here comes a ton of Roaches, though.
Yeah. So
he needs to defend now. But the spines will help so much. Can he get them up in time?
59 army supply for Darkthorn and only 36 for Cyclone. Let's see what the players are going to do right now.
Oh, the spines doing tons of damage here. Yeah, and the +1 is about to finish.
High APM for both players, 300 APM.
The Banes blow up the spines. And actually Cyclone is in some trouble. The +1 will finish, but will be in time. Baneling kills most of the lings that are coming in from Darkthorn, but not enough units. I think the reinforcements for Cyclone will be able to take this out. The +1 has finished now.
Yeah, more
and much lings coming in.
Yeah, but with that +1, it's going to be even worse for Darkthorn because with +1 he just two-shot the Zerling. So Cyclone had a huge advantage. As you can see, he managed to hold on, and now he's pushing out. If we check the drone count, we see that Cyclone has 48 drones, while Darkthorn has only 34.
And I have to really compliment Cyclone on his decision making here. He even got a lair during all that. So before the engagement came, he started lair. I feel like I was very. I was worried, and this third is going to get cancelled, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah, but
I was worried for Cyclone because, like, oh my god, he's going lair even and +1. He's gonna die to this timing attack, but no, he managed to hold with the reinforcements, and now he's in an excellent spot. Darkthorn is just now making his first Evo chamber, and he's behind in like everything. And he even loses all the links, so yeah, Cyclone is in such a good spot right now.
Yeah, so don't actually, I'm not sure, Daisy is spamming me again. I actually can't ignore him on Irkutu. So I'm not going to check if the players are watching right now. I'm only going to check the replays after the cast and not during the cast because I don't need the replays right now. So don't actually spam me about it. Now let's see what Darkthorn is going to do right now. He's it's going to be very hard to defend about this.
Yeah, he doesn't have many spines.
He got a good timing, Darkthorn taking down Cyclone's third, but besides that, look around. He just one-shotted that spine that was building.
Yeah. And the drone count, the roach count is much higher if you just control pick the roaches.
And Cyclone has burrow, yeah.
Very nice, no detection whatsoever. There is just now finishing for Darkthorn. And yeah, he just heals all the roaches with the burrow. Now he's gonna go in for the final blow. Cyclone is gonna take this game 1-0. Certainly calling it right here. And yeah, very good game. GG! Very well played by Darkthorn.
By Cyclone. Darkthorn. Yeah, it happens.
They both end like in this end. Good.
And so it seems that Noave lost 2 days, and Noave is out, unfortunately. Hopefully he's going to qualify for the second season.
Oh, the second season.
Yeah, I'm going to talk with that during the test, because the second season is going to be an international one. I'm going to include more players from Ukraine, Russia, Poland maybe, and so on.
Nice. It's very good. Metalopolis. This is the wrong version. Pet.
Yeah.
No, it has two.
Okay, made me host. Okay, let me invite Dennis. I can't.
This is the wrong version.
Is it? It's MLG. It's okay. Oh yeah, can't.
Should I host the TSL?
I'm going to make it because I have it on the. I should have it on the last games played. Or if you can do it because
yeah, okay.
Too much stuff.
Let me see. You can join.
Okay.
You need to like I give you host. You're a host now.
Yeah. Okay. So Cyclone over here, I'm over here, and we are going to start really soon. Where is Darkthorn? Here he is. Invite into the game, and and yes, the players are ready, and we are starting right now.
Very nice.
It's pretty nice to see the bracket finally going and completing and moving forward.
Oh yeah, for sure. Metalopolis, good old map. Good old map. And no close spawns enabled, so we will see in either close air game or a cross position game like we have right here. Cyclone in the 12 o'clock and the Darkthorn in the 6.
Yeah, so I'm curious what they are going to do actually. We probably are going to see a fast expansion like usual, because both players like to do that, and they know how to defend versus you know, like on one base all in. However, I've seen baning fights on even on these positions, but pretty rarely. So you might actually go directly into roaches.
Yeah, it's the thing, like you either get Banes to defend against the other Banes, or you get Roaches to defend against the other Banes. Just depends on style and what your game plan is. So yeah, they might just expand both and go quickly into both.
Cyclone is a heavy spawner. He has like 300 plus APM right now. Yeah, but sometimes I'm not sure. Fishlips told me about this. when we were out drinking that Cyclone game in one game. Some guys casted it on some micro YouTube channel or something like that. I'm not actually sure. Cyclone managed to resist an attack. His hatchery was on low. However, during this high IPM of him, he managed to get 2 Zerlings to attack his own hatchery. And the hatchery was actually on 50 hit points. And then the Zerlings actually managed to kill the actual hatchery after he repelled the attack. So if that happened, that was pretty funny. However, something that I even have a video about it because I casted it. Cyclone in a match with Knight and Cyclone managed to lose 20 overlords once. He went from 140 food to 38 from available food. So he had to build like 10 more overlords again. And that was pretty funny.
Oh boy.
Back on the game, we see that Cyclone already has the pull. Darkthorn very late with the pull. He gets the fast expansion always, it seems so.
Yeah, it's the same
build like before.
The same build like last game for both. Now one thing I want to mention is that I really like that by Cyclone. He gets the hatcheries straight away after just 4 lings. So he does not intend to do much damage with them. So it's kind of like he might even force his opponent into making more lings than he does himself. So in the end he
because
gets ahead.
Darkthorn doesn't have speed. And Cyclone already has his speed, so yeah, and Darkthorn usually relies on that 1 baneling, 2 banelings to defend. And there you have Cyclone moves inside the base of Darkthorn.
Oh, he's gonna get all the lings in, and he's gonna kill at least 1 drone. 1 goes down, and now the lings arrive, so he's not gonna kill any more, I would assume. But still, look at how much mining time he's stealing. He's messing up the gas count too. I think that was a huge win for Cyclone already. And is he gonna get away? He's just keeping to run around. And there's that very early Bane nest and before speed again. And I think Cyclone will feel very, very confident. He's gonna say, okay, same as last game, let's do it. And that's what I wanted to mention. Cyclone had excellent drone timings last game. That's what pretty much won him the game. He just had a very, very good feeling when he could drone and when he could not. And the rush distance is even further on this one, so yeah, it's gonna be quite good for him, I think. Very early Roach Warren too.
Yes.
Yeah, he cancelled the baneling nest. In fact, he went straight roaches.
Yeah, this might actually be better for him right now.
Yeah.
Because Cyclone has the baneling nest and no Roach Warren for now. So he might actually surprise him a bit.
Exactly, but look at Cyclone already ahead by a large amount of drones. Oh, yeah, okay, 30 drones. 222, that's quite a lot. And before Darkthorn's roaches arrive, I do think that Cyclone will have his own ones, and he's going to rely on spine defense. Once again, 1 Ovi is going to go down for Darkthorn here. And I have to say, Pat, I think Cyclone is in a great spot once again. It just feels so safe and so solid what he does.
Yeah, so the loser of this game is going to play with the losers between Serian and Alex BJJ, probably BJJ, and to be honest, BJJ is going to also lose versus one of these opponents. So no, I don't want to trash or anything. I'm just going to try to predict.
It's a realistic. How do you call it?
Yeah, this is why we are actually guessing this game, because these two are actually top 8 favorite players.
Yeah.
And even better than top 8, so... Oh! And there we have 2 Zerlings already inside Darkthorn's base.
Yeah, he got a very good scout. He even kills one of those lings. And he knows that roaches are coming now. But yeah, Darkthorn, very defensive roaches. Yeah, this is a roach all-in, in fact. He needs to kill a lot of shit with this attack. And to be entirely honest, I don't see it happening. I feel like Cyclone is just so much superior in his game. he's pretty much in Darkthorn's head, and yeah.
For
he
spine
knows what to do.
counters, Cyclone sees the roaches coming with the Overlord, so he's preparing for it. It's not going to be a surprise. He already has +1 on the way, so I can say Cyclone has the superior build over here.
Yeah, and the Banes are gonna help too. No speed. Oh, in fact, here are the Speedlings. I hope. Yeah, look at Cyclone. He preserves the Banelings to kill the Speedlings with them. This is a better arc for Cyclone.
Yeah.
Here come the Speedlings, and here come the Banes. They try to reach the Speedlings, and there they go. Blow up a gun.
Really need high APM right now.
Yeah.
But they're sitting pretty good, over 200.
And now the Speedlings run by. That's a great decision. They need to kill some drones here to equal this game
It might
out.
actually be pretty good. And Darkthorn managed to kill Cyclone's roaches. 8 more roaches for Darkthorn on the way. 30 Zerlings for Cyclone and 2 roaches. And he managed to deal with the Zerlings inside the base. So let's see the damage that Darkthorn did. 32 drones for Cyclone.
Still
so
the same.
He's still ahead.
Yeah. He didn't kill many. Cyclone had a very, very good surround on him. And now he's like, okay, you don't have Banelings. Well, let's see what you can do against my Speedlings. And that's CBZ for you. It's always this Roach, Baneling, Zergling, rock, paper, scissors thing. And the Banes will, the Lings will be able to run past.
Or no.
No, they try to turn around.
I think he
But
still
Cyclone
knows that he's ahead and he doesn't want to just lose the army and force another counter-attack from Darkthorn.
Exactly, and Darkthorn is not droning. He knows he needs to do it. He's the Zerg's bit by bit prime. He needs to blow all his drones. Nah, it's just, well, what can you do? He knows if he would start droning right now, he would definitely lose. So he might as well try another attack. But +1 has finished meanwhile. Lots of units though for Darkthorn.
Yeah, even a nice round by Cyclone with the Zerlings. Let's see what Darkthorn is going to do right now. The Banes came in, killed a lot of Zerlings.
Very important here, and that is that. That's going to be the game. This attack has been held off, and now I think Cyclone might... Oh, in fact, Darkthorn is not droning again. It's very interesting. However, I think Cyclone is going to take his third, and
take his third and just going to attack, and now it's Darkthorn's time to defend. So I'm not sure how he's going to deal with this.
Not that many spines for Darkthorn, and no upgrade either.
He can't even afford the spies because he's going to lose even more drones with that spine building, and of course it's minus. He needs 20 more Zerlings on the way for Darkthorn, so it's going to be hard. But not impossible. I'm not sure. Maybe Cyclone is going to do some blunder. Look at how many spine counters the Cyclone has in his base. So this is whoa. Let's see. The units lost step. Darkthorn lost more. Yeah.
Cyclone kind of overestimated the strength of Darkthorn's all-in, so he made more spines, which is not bad. He can still reroute them to his third. They will serve him well. It's not optimal, but it's still okay. Here come the Lings. Try to cancel out the third. Will they manage to do so? I do not think so. They will get the Queen, however, which is good.
Small victory for Darkthorn.
Exactly. Yeah. The lair is now done, pretty much, for Cyclone, and starting for Darkthorn.
Yeah, so he's still behind with that kind of... I'm not an expert on ZVZ, of course, but it's kind of bad for Darkthorn.
It's very basic. I mean, you need to be ahead in something, be it tech, be it economy, be it unit count.
What I don't like is that Darkthorn did the same thing he did the first game. It didn't work out. Why would it work on this map where the spawning position are even further?
Yeah, I would agree. And yeah, I mean, out of all these categories, like economy, units, tech, there's nothing really going for Darkthorn. He had a timing, but it didn't work, so he has to play from behind right now, and Cyclone is very, very comfortable. He does get burrow, he does get roach speed, and he will very soon start his infestation pit, I would assume. And interestingly enough, Aspire is coming out for Cyclone, and that might be the thing that, well, it gives him a swing back into the game, because it's not an expected tech, really. so maybe it can catch.
Oh, he scouted.
Oh, it scouted. Never mind. Does not catch.
Nice
Cyclone off
timing,
guard.
nice timing.
Very good timing, yeah.
Will the Darkthorn cancel?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so right now a Nidus network from Cyclone.
Cool. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, we don't actually see that enough in any
He
other
can-
matchups.
It's very good. He can knight us pretty much wherever he wants. He can knight us the main, he can knight us the third, or he can knight us the gold. Whatever he does, he's going to be able to either attack very straight up or like reinforce in a very, very strong fashion. It's going to be pretty
More
cool.
spore clouds right now. Okay. So he's preparing for the possible Mota. 7 spore clouds on the way, losing some Zerlings, Darkthorn. He has, look at the food count.
It's so smart. The knight is so smart. Look at that. He's making 2, and it's because like if you get mutas, you can harass, but you can't defend. Like literally, you cannot defend. And now all the roaches will come right into the main. There's just no way.
And
for Dark-
contaminate on the lair.
Nice. And look at that. The mutas will try to kill something. They get the Nidus, which is good, but they will never be able to kill the roaches because the roaches have so much armor and HP.
Yeah, it's going to take forever.
Right.
And
right.
Cyclone has
That's-
2-0 upgrades while Darkthorn has 0-0, so that is a good game. Unfortunately,
And I think that
Darkthorn,
was very impressive by Cyclone. Very good dog.
yeah, very good build, and I can't actually say anything good about Darkthorn. I'm not actually sure why the hell did he do the same thing again on the second game. So the next game is going to be between Death Angel and the Night End.
It's gonna be so great, man. It's gonna be the highlight game.
Yeah, Death Angel is in a quick match right now, doing some ladder, keeping him up.
Yep. Keeping the hands warm. Do you guys like my keyboard? It's very loud. It has a good noise. Good sound. Or is it very annoying?
What keyboard do you have?
Philco.
I'm not sure what that is, but
It's like a ridiculously expensive mechanical keyboard that I bought 4 weeks ago because I...
wanted to feel pro.
Oh yeah.
Zach QR beated Nemokud, and Alex BJJ with Serien, I have to check it.
It's double a limb, right? So even if Night End and Death Angel might meet again in the finals, right?
Yeah, both players can still get, because if Night End or Death Angel loses right now, they will go to the losers bracket where they can still reign terror.
Ren Terror.
LOL. Serien lost to Alex BJJ.
There you go.
What the hell? Yeah, Serien actually lost. So, yeah, I was kind of wrong. So Alex BJJ is actually playing Cyclone. Zaquer is playing with Tuxek. That's actually a pretty good game. We should actually... Serien is playing with Darkthorn on the losers bracket. Oh, so let me actually choose also the next game after Death Angel and Night End. Okay, so Night End with Death Angel right now. After that, Zaquer Tuxek. Yeah, so games are starting up. The bracket is starting to look pretty nice.
What maps are Knight and Death Angel gonna play?
I think Death Angel is still in that game. You know, he finished. They are vetoing right now, and I'm going to see what's going to happen. And the Crusader quit Generalo. Oh, it's good that they Blizzard, after 6 months, they finally fixed the
input limit reached.
Yeah. Someone messaged me, so.
Okay.
And I will have to see. That Knight and Death Angel, that's for sure right now. After that, Zakwar with Tuxek, and we might actually get Noise with Christie after. Okay, it seems that okay, Crusader beat Generalo. Generalo is out. He can go to the wedding. He's actually in his hometown to a wedding. It's actually pretty amazing that Generalo managed to qualify. He started in Diamond. He got to Masters League. He's like 27 years old. He's playing for fun, and he's still doing a pretty good job. He has some pretty nice all-ins, you know, like with SCVs and all that stuff. They actually work.
That's cool.